it's going to be full 20 seconds. Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade.
I'm not sure.
Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a fall, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? Hi, I'm Gina. My daughter Ruby is filming this.
Hello.
We are kind of stuck at home because of
COVID-19.
And we're in school right now, at home. And I'm going to call this our home ec tech lesson. Ruby's learning tech. She's interested in filming. And this is home ec. It's a basic lesson in a basic cupcake. I am just a little about us. I'm a vegan. I'm usually whole foods, plant-based for my health. I don't like a lot of sugar. I do like donuts. My cooking is always vegan.
I'm vegan too.
Ruby's a vegan behind the camera.
Hi.
She loves sugar. I do let her have some sugar. And then there's my daughter June. Here's what happens when you give your kids sugar when they're in quarantine. Woohoo! I can't even keep up with her. She's an omnivore, although mostly vegetarian. And my husband is also an omnivore, Chris. June is doing a lesson on the computer right now, but she might join us at some point. So that's our family. We're what I would call a blended family. My cooking, like I said, always plant-based. Sometimes there's junk, and sometimes when June and Daddy are out, they will eat fish or meat or cheese.
And they had some last night, I think, right?
And that's who we are, so if you want to judge, poop emoji on you. Now this is a cupcake I've made a few times.
Okay.
For like Ruby's and June's classes.
They're very good.
And I've learned a few things. It is a box mix, so it seems like a easy thing to do. But with this kind of like super refined mix, I've learned that if you use oil, as is recommended on the back when you're veganizing this, you will get a product. I've used it with like oil and egg replacer, right? So it's vegan. You'll get a product that's so delicate, it's just not firm enough. It won't even hold the frosting.
Okay.
So it's like spider webbing. It's too delicate. So what I do, I already have this mixed. It's been in the fridge. It is 1.5 mashed bananas.
Wow.
It is a cup of soy milk. I do think you should use soy milk if you're not sensitive to it. If you're eating funfetti, I'm going to guess you're not that big of a health nut anyway. But the soy milk makes for a richer, moister cupcake.
Okay.
If you use almond milk, I use that in stuff like baked donuts when I want a more delicate product. And again, here, when you use this kind of white flour and sugar, you want something with a little more body in it. And okay, so banana, soy milk, and about 1/2 cup of applesauce. I didn't measure it. So, here we go.
Okay, that's unsafe
That
to
sounds
unmeasure
good.
something. Shouldn't you measure something in cooking?
Usually, yeah, it's a good idea.
Because then
how this goes.
you should have measured that. So we're gonna put that in the bowl, I think.
You're right. First,
Yay.
I gotta cut it open.
Yay!
Now, normally, I would use the second box of funfetti that I have. This stuff is all sort of accidentally vegan, by the way.
Accidentally?
Well, I think it's because they didn't do it for any reasons. we have a may contain milk, but mostly it's just the vegan garbage in there, corn syrup, sugar.
May contain milk.
So when something isn't purposefully like for the animals or for your health, you kind of call it accidentally vegan. Funfetti Pillsbury vanilla, also accidentally vegan, total garbage.
We get the point.
Woohoo! Okay, I'll use that later. I'm gonna cut this open
with safety scissors. No, use kitchen shears.
Regular scissors, yes, kitchen shears.
Kitchen shears, as we call them.
Safety scissors
are.
I don't understand safety scissors.
I think they're for paper.
But they don't cut anything. It's like if you're gonna, I think you should just wait till a kid is old enough to use regular scissors, rather than just be ineffective.
We're supposed to be cooking, not scissors.
Frustrated.
So after you pour the mix into the bowl, I think we're getting spatula. So we have a spatula. Do we put water in there?
But wait, I still have to talk about butter knives. What good is a butter knife?
They're for butter.
It spreads butter. That's it. Why not get a knife that cuts and spreads butter? Hey, here's a knife that does one thing. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna add this a little at a time.
What is it again?
Banana, soy milk,
half an applesauce.
Applesauce. It has been in the fridge overnight. It's a little browned.
Okay, banana, soy milk, half an applesauce. She thinks.
Half a cup of applesauce.
Right. Yes.
So I'm gonna add that much of it and stir, and we'll see where that gets us.
The video.
Okay, so now we're mixing. Well, I think I rushed it.
Rushed it?
I added a little too much.
Rushed it much?
Rush much? Shouldn't have dropped the whole thing in. So here's what we're going to do.
We're going to make more cake mix.
We're going to grab the second box of cake mix and add a little more.
But not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing. I'm going to take my time this time.
And can we measure it this time?
Let that be a lesson to you. Nope, we will not measure. We will drop it in until it looks right.
Okay.
I'll go get it.
Is that a usual thing in cooking?
What's the usual thing?
Where you just don't measure it to make sure you get it right?
If you like to be ineffective and fly by the seat of your pants,
then
you don't measure it.
Oh, okay.
See, when you bake vegan, you're going off book a lot of times, and you're creating.
So,
because sometimes there's no rule book for it.
Mama, that's a lot.
The camera person should probably not sing into the.
Sorry. I will watch.
All right, this is looking a little better. All right, see how it's like battery, a salt and battery?
A little dry and a little wet?
I guess. Pasty?
Pasty. Let's go with pasty.
And you don't want to overmix it. You don't want to torture it.
That's true. Let's mix it.
Still a little wet.
So we need a little more, right?
Need a little more. Also, we should preheat our oven.
Preheat.
What's it say?
What does it say?
350.
350. Got it. Yes. I feel like you're just pressing random buttons because I didn't get any of that on there.
I just started the oven at 350.
Okay.
All right, a little more.
Of course, if your oven is different, you might have different instructions, but...
My oven asks me questions. I say convect bake, and it says, do you want me to convert the recipe? And I have to press 1 for yes and 2 for no. And I have to do that every time I bake something.
Okay.
Not a fan. All right, we're getting there. I think a tiny bit more. You don't want it too wet.
Do you think that stuff is edible?
We're going to end up with a lot of cupcakes. Is it edible?
The powder thingy?
Things you don't want to hear on your cooking show.
Okay.
Is it edible? It is edible. I wouldn't advise it. Do I make my kids things that I would not eat? Yep.
She definitely does.
Will I eat one of these cupcakes? Nope.
Will her kids eat one of these cupcakes? Yes. They will. Very much. What is a hypocrite again?
Someone who says one thing and does another.
That made no sense to me, but...
Well, being a vegan mom is kind of like being a vegan cook. There's no playbook for this. We want our little cupcakes to hold at least twice their volume in frosting. Right, Ruby?
Yeah. And then we'll coat it in cinnamon.
Because that's what cupcakes really are, is a vehicle for frosting.
Would cinnamon be good on these cupcakes, or does that taste terrible?
I wouldn't do cinnamon on these.
Okay.
It's kind of a vanilla flavor profile.
Okay.
They're just supposed to be vanilla and sweet.
Do we grease the pan yet?
We grease the pan.
We grease the pan!
Now, that's where it comes in a little bit handy that I have a little more cake mix.
Doo-doo.
Because sometimes what I like to do is grease the pan and then you dust it with a little bit of your cake mix.
Wait, you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
So, cut. So, I don't have many muffin liners, if such a thing exists. And since health is no object here, it's just not what these are for.
She's toasting...
I am taking Earth Balance.
Butter.
Crisco. Oh, let's use Crisco.
Why did you put butter in there already then?
It's really not going to screw anything up. This is what's like, it's more about what's the best choice.
Got it.
So Crisco, my friend.
That accidentally got put into some ready pasta.
That was not delicious.
No, it was not.
Butter flavored Crisco does not swap with butter.
No.
We learned that, right?
Great.
We're filming here. Okay.
That was June.
Crisco
Is not butter.
It's not butter, but it's butter flavored.
And
it has a... Shut up! You're like your dad.
Okay.
Let me finish the sentence. It has a higher smoke point than Earth Balance.
Oh.
So what that means is it can take the baking temp a little bit better and kind of retain its properties.
So
hopefully we're not going to smoke our cupcakes.
No.
And we won't get there. My mom taught me how to do this. What's up, Marianne?
Hi.
Grease a pan. All right, let's come back when I've done all of these. This is very boring.
But yeah, you're gonna want a paper towel, and if you have it, this Crisco.
Grease that sucker out.
Cut! Oh, so we've greased our pan, and we're at our sink.
So now what I'm going to do is put a little...
That is a lot.
Cake mix in each one.
That's not a little, that's a lot.
Well, we're not using the rest of this anyway, most likely.
Unless it goes in my mouth.
Could go in your mouth. Little chef snack.
They do that though all the time.
Do you think this is what Guy Fieri's crew does? Sit around and snack?
Yes. Possibly.
Now, I way overdid that, but...
I know.
I'm gonna kind of shake it. Until it gets on all the sides.
Because we don't want to bake no cake, miss, as it's...
So now, if you're like me, you have amassed a lot of equipment, and you have a cookie scoop that is about the perfect size.
But what if you haven't?
Then you're going to have to use spoons.
Spoons!
2 teaspoons. And you don't want to fill it to the top.
So you go in there, and you press the scoop till the yoop-it-doop.
Plop.
Plop.
And we're going to put our F&DC Blue Lake number 5.
Wait, what?
Into each little hole.
I'm pretty sure that we all have no clue what, the viewers and me have no clue what you just said.
Yeah,
so.
they do.
I don't.
That is artificial flavor and color.
What if a kid's watching this?
I just explained. That's artificial flavors and colors.
Oh, you did?
Most of this is mixed up in a lab.
Oh, okay.
Food science.
Food
So
science.
do you see the little bubbles in there that formed?
Do we need bubbles?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
That's what helps our baked goods
become baked goods,
I
right?
was going to say rise, but yeah.
Eh.
That's your baking soda and baking powder, which in a cake box is already in the mix.
Oh.
Those get to work as soon as you mix it up with your liquid. So you never want to mix a batter and then wait forever.
Oh, and here's our sister. She's helping out, and she's not going to do a dance because we're doing...
washed hands, right, Jenny?
Yes.
Yeah,
Freshly washed. Oh.
We're all doing the 20-second hand wash.
And after that, you would put on your apron. I didn't say napkin.
Junie has an apron. Ruby refused to choose one to purchase, but she's the director, so she doesn't need one.
Booyah.
Right, Jen?
Yeah. So we got 3 left and the 2.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No. And 2 till the
We're
end.
not gonna say stuff like that on our videos.
It's a
We're gonna
video.
put out for potty break. Come on now, this is for the
And
public.
1 till the end, cause that's how it went.
All right. Now we kind of want to do a shimmy shake.
So this is a 6x4. That's 24. And this is why you have clean hands, people. You need to
Yes.
smooth it out.
But I also am gonna need to do this and see how loud it is.
Very loud.
So we're gonna cut and we're gonna do that.
Oven. I said that.
What's your favorite cupcake flavor, Ruby?
Too many to choose from.
We're gonna go 15 minutes and then check it.
By too many to choose from, I mean chocolate and vanilla and... no, not vanilla. Well, yes, and confetti, of course. So, yes.
And I pretty much always bake with the oven light on because that's the greatest show on earth.
I know, Daddy
Oven
was
light
cooking salmon the other day with no
Come
light.
out here and
And I turned the light on, and he was like, "Don't press anything."
film in the oven.
And then, oh
There you go.
yeah, he was cooking the salmon without any light. I was like, and I pressed it, and he was like, "Don't touch it."
Oh,
And I
that's...
was like, I'm trying to turn the light, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you
they
can do
think that when you bake, you have to have the oven light on the whole time because that's how I do it.
I just like seeing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I like. All right.
And Kit.
So now Mama's filming.
Hi.
And I just want to show you some varying tastes. June is eating cake batter, like pudding. And Ruby is dipping a banana in the dry cake mix.
It's good.
I bet.
Can I try? The banana.
Just, can she dunk her spoon in that?
I want a banana.
Will you eat the banana? Will you eat a whole banana? Famous for saying she will eat things.
And they're not doing it at all. How's the sugar?
All right. So we're making lunch, but also our cupcakes are out. I did let them get a little bit of color on them. Some people like their cupcakes to be pure white with the driven snow. I like them to be baked. Where is my cooling? Here it is. Isn't this cool? This was my thought. Did this in the kitchen renovation before we knew that one of us would be unemployed. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
But it's great. Laura at Silverleaf. Look into it. So here's our cupcakes, and you can see because we dusted and powdered, greased and powdered, they come right out. How about that? Quick release. And they're a little bit golden, as I said, but that frosting is going to cover that. And you might want to fill these a little bit less than I did, because boy, did they poof up. So we have a little muffin top on these. So next time, I think I will do like a 3/4 fill on my scoop. And that's all for now. Cut! All right, we're ready to decorate! So I 3/4 filled the second batch. That's what you missed. This is the same cupcake pan for these and for these. Big difference, 3/4 scoop versus full scoop. But I think we nailed it. Tiny little sweet little 2-bite cupcakes. So I always forget the best way to make a swirl on a cupcake. It takes me a couple tries to remember. But I always load my pastry bag inside a glass, very key. And I think I start on the outside-ish, and I go around so that you go over that end of it. Yeah, it's a little wonky. Try again. See if I can get it centered. That's better. And my frosting is a little bit room temp right now. Let's see if we can get it a little taller. There we go. I tried to put most of it in the refrigerator to firm it up so that it wouldn't be so kind of buttery and creamy.
And so
it's so firm I can't get it out of the squeezer I put it in. So that's going to have to come back to room temp. And now I'm using the pastry bag for what's left of the frosting. One more. Yeah, I need a little practice, but those are cute. And I have the confetti that came in the kit. What do you think, Junebug?
I think it looks really pretty and cute.
They're super cute.
Mostly yummy.
They make me
Yeah.
kind of happy and cheerful on this stuck inside day. I guess we don't want to call them COVID cupcakes, do we? Nobody wants a COVID cupcake.
Yeah, they'll think maybe it's contaminated.
And we're gonna
Maybe.
oh, there's little tiny ones too. You want to come on in on a close-up shot of these guys?
I can just zoom in.
Oh, good. But you could get over top. But we're gonna have to figure out what to do with all these cupcakes. Do you think we can eat them all?
Over an extended period of time?
Yeah, these might have to go in the freezer, right?
Yeah.
These I bet we can handle. See, we were very careful and we washed our hands, but you can't give away cupcakes right now. But hope our video made you happy. And love to all our family and friends who will probably be the only ones to watch this. But we learned a lot, and we're going to try to get this on Vimeo or something so that you guys can watch it. Love to everybody. Cupcakes to everyone. Cut! Mr. Nom Nom. Where'd she go?
Peekaboo!
That's a still photo.
No, it's a video right now. It's recording.
You sure?
Yep.